You're watching news that gets to the point on KATC-TV3's Good Morning Acadiana.
Good morning, Acadiana. Here's a look at what's happening today. Police Chief Larry Collier falls under review again for the missing funds from the Opelousas Police Department.
State police break up a violent dog-fighting ring in Sunset.
And one neighborhood is finally welcome to the Eunice family. Welcome to one and all here this morning. It happens to be a Monday. Fun day in Acadiana. We're talking Rotary Club North having a little golf tournament, I think. Yeah.
Excellent.
We're going tennis? Tennis. Can we play golf too?
We can do all of that.
All right. Candace, Tom doing the news, and of course on the weather duty. Is he still in the Bahamas, Dave?
Well, maybe he's heading back by now.
You guys get it all in the weather department.
Well, we'll be back tomorrow.
He will be back on Tuesday.
He sure will.
Oh, good. So the weather was good this weekend.
The weather was great. I wanted to point something out. This was in your Sunday paper yesterday, USA Weekend. It's 14th annual Make a Difference Day, and a couple of local awards were handed out.
Oh, come on.
Some Girl Scouts in New Iberia. Here's Louisiana. Girl Scout Troop 170, the Daily Iberian nominated them, and the advertiser, Ascension Day School. It was a project the kids did. My daughter got involved. A church school in Pensacola destroyed by Lily. Or not Lily, wait, what was the most recent? Yeah, maybe so. Ivan, that was it, Ivan. And so they did a book drive, gently used books, and they found a whole bunch of books and sent them to the library, and they got recognized for that. Kind of a neat
nice. That's nice, yeah.
That was that was the church you saw on the Weather Channel where the steeple fell right through. You saw probably lots of video of it. Well, anyway, they're on their way to back.
And we're on our way to the weather laboratory, aren't we?
All right, well.
Sooner or later. Later this morning, the Opelousas Police Department and Chief Larry Collier will be under the microscope again when a St. Landry Parish grand jury reconvenes. In March, the panel heard testimony of Italy's 20 voting cardinals could be chosen. Over half of the voting cardinals are from Europe, 20 are from Latin America, and 11 are from the United States.
And now your Storm Team 3 weather on the threes. When the weather in Acadiana changes, people trust Rob Perillo to tell them what they need to know. After all, he's been doing it for 20 years, longer than everyone else on local TV combined. From Andrew to Allison to Lily, he was here. And that's important, because when Acadiana weather gets nasty, you need someone who's seen it all. So the next time the weather changes, do what people in Acadiana have done for 20 years. Trust Rob. Only on KATC-TV3, where news and weather get to the point. You're watching news that gets to the point on KATC-TV3's Good Morning Acadiana.
Good morning, Acadiana. Here's a look at what's happening today. State police turned their focus on dog-fighting rings after a major bust yesterday.
City leaders in New Iberia put open containers up on the table for debate.
And former Governor Edwin Edwards picks up a brand new hobby in prison. We'll tell you about his new book coming up. Interesting. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with us. Carrie Hall joining us today.
She sure does, and she does that every time Baker goes somewhere like the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Or wherever the heck he is. He's going to be back tomorrow, I guess.
He sure will.
All right, good weekend. I loved it. A lot of activity out there, but things may be turning a little bit.
Yes, I hope everyone got everything they needed to do outside done, because we're starting off at 56 degrees. We'll see highs in the 70s, but changes are on the way. I'll tell you all about it.
Thanks, Carrie. This morning, nearly 20 people are facing up to $25,000 in fines and jail time after state police broke up a pit bull fight in Sunset yesterday. KATC's Louis David explains how investigators say they're starting to crack down on dog fighting. From campaigning for chief earlier this year. Well, there's much more to come on GMA at 5:39. A standoff in
And a surfer in Australia fought off a shark attack and escaped injury by ramming the surfboard into the shark's mouth. Yet the 40-year-old surfer was undeterred. He rode the damaged board back to shore, later returned with a replacement board, and kept on surfing.
Wow. A South African zoo is trying to persuade its star chimpanzee to kick a bad smoking habit. Charlie, a grown male, has been picking up cigarettes thrown to him by visitors and actually smoking them. Officials say he probably picked up the habit by watching humans and is already showing signs of a true nicotine addict. Charlie's even hiding cigarettes when the staff approaches the area. He's not the only smoking chimpanzee. A zoo in China reported last year that one of its chimps had taken up smoking and was desperately bumming cigarette butts off visitors.
Now your Storm Team 3 weather on the 3s.
Good morning, Acadiana.
You're watching news that gets to the point on KATC-TV3's Good Morning Acadiana.
Good morning, Acadiana. Here's a look at what's happening today. Police Chief Larry Collier falls under review again for missing funds from the Opelousas Police Department.
State police break up a violent dog-fighting ring in Sunset.
And one neighborhood is finally welcome to the Eunice family. It's Monday.
It is a Monday.
We'll be at Friday before you know it, so don't lose hope. Yeah. We got a lot coming up. Fred Reggie's here. I believe he's got a picture of the dream home for St. Jude's. We'll be talking about that. Carrie Hall, how's that weather going to? Not the same as this weekend for the early part of the week.
No, I've warned everyone to get out there and enjoy it because we are going to see changes on the way. And we're starting off at 56 degrees, a little chilly this morning, but we'll see temperatures in the upper 70s this afternoon. I'll tell you all about it at 6:03.
Well, later this morning, the Opelousas Police Department and Chief Larry Collier will be under the microscope again when a St. Landry Parish grand jury reconvenes. In March, the panel heard testimony about alleged missing funds and understand that they're pushing very hard for the boudin eating
to be a legal
now,
Olympic sport.
Wouldn't this just spice up the Olympics like never before? Why haven't they done this before?
I don't know. I don't think the rest of the world has caught on. We need to push that.
Come on. Boudin eating is truly one of the, it's an art form that you would really know. And we have a guy who was participated too. Yeah. Fred Reggie.
He could.
Fred Reggie.
He could be a competitor.
Fred Reggie, I saw him down 18 and a half lengths of boudin one time. 19 and a half. Excuse me, Fred. I beg your pardon, sir. Fred will also be on the show to talk about the St. Jude Dream Home and some early bird activity as well.
It is a beautiful home
so
again. Well, still ahead, lots to do. As Tom said, we'll talk to Fred, and at 6:10 rather, Eunice extends its boundaries and welcome.
I will be following the conclave beginning today. I guess later today. They could take a vote today, I understand.
They really could.
Or they could vote to take a vote beginning tomorrow and on into the near future.
And they have those nice new places to stay that John Paul gave
Thanks to Pope John Paul II, that is correct.
Right.
But it will be so fast, and I never did find that movie that I wanted to watch before, Shoes of the Fisherman. But, you know, it can't all go Tom's way, right?
Well,
Let's...
at least the weather went your way this week.
Oh!